say that probably, most likely, anybody doing electronic music is going to have a real hard time starting out. You got to be prepared to be knocked down by everybody. You have to assume that nobody's going to support you, and you have to be ready to like spend a ton of money, and just you gotta just push through it, and you gotta give up everything. Okay, like some of the jobs I've had in my past, this is pretty bizarre. I guess I started working when I was 15 years old at Hardee's, at a fast food place. I did that for a while. Went to college for a little while, dropped out, decided I was going to do music full time. But then I realized when I was working these small jobs, just like bullshit jobs, like Pizza Hut and yada yada yada, places like that. And I decided that I wanted to do music. I had to have money, so I had to get somewhat of a pseudo career in a professional field. So I got into UPS as a manager for a little while. And today, I switched out of that field because they prevented me from traveling with my band. They didn't like that too much. So I had to switch jobs to do fiber optics. I'm a fiber optic technician right now. Everybody thinks that anybody can pick up a keyboard and sequence a song and like write this heavy industrial music or synth pop or whatever. And it doesn't work like that. It's not that easy, but that's a common X factor with any kind of radio station or any major city is going to have that. Any radio station is going to kind of laugh you off because you didn't do anything. You didn't take any time to do this. You did it in like a day.
A lot of the times, just to get 8 measures down and actually sound good and effective is 50 hours of work.
Being humble is important to a certain level. I'm a pretty pretentious person when it comes to music. When I get around other artists, like when we played with Hop Job, I was just like honored to be around Daniel. This is a dude I listened to in high school, and I was like, man, it's so awesome to see you. So nice to meet you. You're a god in my book. So being humble to certain people, definitely. To other people are like pricks, no. But to musicians, definitely. To my fans, definitely. To people giving me shit, fuck them. I wouldn't say it's very easy to be an industrial band in a rock and roll country. Now that we've been around for a while, we can basically play with who we want. But in the beginning, no, it wasn't easy at all. It's kind of hard to explain because, like, I played in rock acts before, and I played like in a goth act, and you gotta find your niche. You have to like go to these different venues and different clubs in different cities. You gotta go up there and meet the owners of these clubs and meet the promoters of these clubs, and hopefully connect with somebody there. And hopefully, if they like your music, they'll give you the time of day to actually go play there. We don't really compete with rock bands because it's totally different genres. What keeps Prognos going, and me both, is I want to be like Frontline Assembly. My dream has always been to be like a Frontline Assembly and be able to tour the world. I'm not out doing music to get respect from people. I could care less about that. I'm not worried about who likes me, who doesn't like me. I don't give a fuck about that either. I do music for myself. I do it because I have a lot to say. I do it because I have a lot of hate and I have a lot of pain in me, and it's the way I can express myself. But not only that, growing up, I wanted to be like a rock star in a way, and I wanted to be in front of big crowds.
Last time they played here, they sold out the venue, double the capacity in Orange County. Orange County, nonetheless. They're here for you tonight. It's been 5 years coming. Look, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Ant Zen recording artist, Synthnation.
eher als Gegenkultur zu der Mainstream-Kultur zu verstehen, dass Leute halt ihre eigenen Ideen umsetzen möchten und fernab von diesen ganzen Kommerzklischees.
Also eigentlich kommen wir ursprünglich aus dem 80er Wave, wenn man das so sagen kann, der aber auch schon so die Industrial-Einflüsse hatte, die ursprünglichen, wie jetzt einzelne Neubauten oder Fürtus, Alien Sex Fiend. Also das im Prinzip sind das so die Sachen, mit denen wir angefangen haben, die wir gehört haben und wo wir unseren musikalischen Weg so gefunden haben dadurch. Also ich glaube auch die Szene ist eigentlich immer gleichbleibend. Die ist zwar eine Zeit lang größer geworden, aber es kommt natürlich auch immer darauf an, wie man Industrial definiert. Also die ursprüngliche Definition ist ja sowieso eigentlich, es gibt ja keine Bands, die nach der ursprünglichen Definition noch Industrial machen. Also wenn man das jetzt so definiert, wie es Robin Gristle das gemacht haben oder SBK, sowas gibt es ja eigentlich gar nicht mehr. Wenn man Industrial jetzt inzwischen so sieht, dass ein bisschen härterer E.B.M schon Industrial ist, dann kann man schon vielleicht davon ausgehen, dass es mal chartskompatibel wird, aber das ist ja eigentlich nicht das, was wir machen und auch nicht das, was in Europa eigentlich unter Industrial verstanden wird.
So Genesis P.R.H., the leader of Robin Gristle and Psychic TV, those were the idols of the beginning of what we call in Europe industrial music.
Wir sind da drauf gekommen, ich habe mal auch Biologie studiert und da hatte ich eben auch ein Praktikum in der Neurobiologie und wenn man sich irgendwelche Schnittbilder von Gehirn, irgendwelcher Lebensformen anschaut, die Anordnung der Synapsen erinnert dann doch schon an so eine sehr surreale Landschaft. Gut, da kann auch jeder was anderes drin sehen, aber zu der Zeit war das für uns einfach ganz plausibel.
Also wir haben nicht damit angefangen, uns zu überlegen, dass wir Industrial machen wollen. Wir haben im Prinzip die Musik gemacht. Im Prinzip haben uns die Geschmäcker, die wir hatten, zu unserem eigenen Musikstil geführt. Wir haben nicht überlegt, dass wir Power Noise oder Industrial oder irgendwas machen wollen. Und ich weiß nicht die ganze Definition von Industrial und Power Noise, wenn es dann wirklich so hart definiert ist, passt auch nicht immer unbedingt auf unsere Musik.
It's just not a fad, it's here to stay.
Everybody wants to try to sound like VNV Nation now, or if they're evil, they want to try and sound like Bon Scott. In the old days, people want to try to sound like Skinny Puppy or Frontline Assembly. Just do your music and don't go out and do music because you think it's what other people want to hear.
I would say to the people who listen to that kind of music to keep on doing it, of course, but also try to reach other levels.
Para mí todo, la música es todo. Es algo, una manera de expresarse a sí mismo hacia la gente más bien, y decir aquí estoy y puedo hacer algo con la música o algo así.
There's not much music out there that's more extreme than like industrial or like dark electronic stuff, in my opinion. I don't think there's something more extreme that like conveys what they're trying to get across as well as like industrial music does.
just like electronic punk music to me, and they had a message that I was like kind of related to. Other than that, I mean, I've always been into rock too, but it just didn't hit like electronic industrial did.
When I come to a club and I hear music like this, and I've had a really bad week at work, and I just want to kill everybody, it's the best music for me to get in the dance floor and just take out all the aggression.
Pay attention, listen, enjoy, dance, ask questions, you know, and search yourself and find out what it means to you as each individuals, and if it moves you, if it touches you, what can you contribute to it? What can you give back to it to keep it going and to help it grow?
Guns and rhythm.